Do not listen to this recording whilst driving or whilst operating machinery. Only listen when you can safely relax and bring your full awareness to your own complete comfort. Hello, this is Michael Sealey, inviting you to this self-hypnosis experience, which is aimed towards increasing your self-confidence, your self-worth, your life's energy, and your complete self-acceptance as a healthy and functionally integrated man. Or by utilizing the powerful strengths and inner resources of your own subconscious mind. As per this session's title, I have created this hypnotherapy recording specifically for men, and even more specifically for those men who may recognize in themselves what psychotherapist Dr. Robert Glover has called the proverbial nice guy syndrome. I suggest, if you can, to read Dr. Glover's excellent book titled No More Mr. Nice Guy, in which he outlines several foundations and solutions towards this personality-styled challenge. I would first ask you to consider if you are listening to my words right now, because you may have been struggling, and perhaps struggling for quite some time, in your ongoing romantic, sexual, or intimate relationships, be they with women or indeed with other men. Or is it you have felt your own nice guy habits to be more like undesirable people-pleasing compulsions? Compulsions which you may realize on some level are undesired and unwanted to you, and yet those same habits and compulsions also feel seemingly just outside of your current conscious control. And I'm sure your conscious mind may agree that being a man whose personality has shifted too far towards being nice, towards being overly agreeable or even overly accessible, or towards giving too much of your personal energy away to others, or towards failing to honor your own wants, needs, or desires, if indeed you are even aware of what they may be. All of these patterns may create many more problems and issues for you than they try to solve. We can begin to see that many nice guys are not really enjoying such nice experiences. Overly nice men can experience intense feelings of frustration, of abandonment, loneliness, or even dread in their relationships. Feelings which are often triggered acutely when faced specifically with other people's disapprovals, with withdrawals of affection, or with our own perceptions of that unequal giving and receiving of relationship energies. So understand, as you begin to relax even more, and you are just listening along to my words, that moments such as these can trigger many different emotions and behaviors, often creating feedback loops aimed towards doing whatever it takes to win back the other person's favor, goodwill, or really just their simple attention. Psychotherapists even refer to this as a pattern in response to a deeper, misguided core belief, a belief which has an over-reliance on an external locus of control. And yet, even by relaxing, you may already be realizing that your own attention can be given to yourself. And I think what you'll be finding with this ongoing hypnosis is that we are shifting even now to a more internal locus of control. So, if all of this speaks to you in some way, if you can identify yourself as having learned this nice guy habitual response somewhere or sometime ago in your past, then why don't we, right now, go about changing the actions for your better and brighter future? Now, as we begin, and all of these ideas mentioned are becoming just like seeds of potential growth and improvement, you can begin to wonder about them consciously, or you can just as easily let them go for these coming moments. Moving them aside to wherever you may recall them later, either consciously or unconsciously, or in both ways, apart or together. As you now do something incredibly easy and simple, and that is to just allow yourself even more to relax. Allow yourself to just tune in and listen. As I'm asking you now to become aware of your eyes and your eyelids. And if you have not already closed your eyes down, then be aware of your open eyes. Or if you have already closed your eyes down, then go ahead again and just open your eyes. And take this time to notice how many blinks of your eyes. Can you really ask yourself inside, how many blinks now of your open eyes will it take? Until once again those eyes are growing so much heavier that the eyelids close down, this time as if all by themselves. And in a moment or two, you realize you no longer wish to open them again at all for these moments. Since it is now so pleasant and so calm and so tranquil within to just rest and relax and remain in this way. As you are now going into hypnosis, deeper and deeper. And you might like to imagine a gentle, soothing hand which can pass down over your face and your features, taking away with it as it moves all tensions. Dissolving and shifting by this soothing touch of your own imagination, and that's completely up to you. Since we know healing touch to be universal, something we learned way back there, just as infants and boys. The mother's touch to her son, or the father's different embrace. These are shared across our species. Our lives and our upbringings develop from this base. Everything we learn and everything we become is touched in this way. From back there. Because as we go deeper into your understandings and beyond, you know that niceness itself, or the idea of being nice, can really be seen to be just another kind of mask which we may wear. A uniform, or a kind of costume, if you will, something which may be very familiar to us, and one which we may try on for just a while. Or at least until we outgrow those older clothes, just like at the end of your working busy day, which may be for you right now. Where you can discard your own busyness as you settle back and remind yourself that now is not the time for that type of busy work. Instead, now is the time just for you. And you know, this isn't time for friends or family in these moments, because this stretching out of time here means to let go of everything outside and continue to unwind on the inside. As your mind and your awareness already are changing to transition with your focus, as you allow your arms and your legs to unfold, be aware that even your muscles and your nerves can start to let go of too much excessive needing to hold on. Since isn't it true that our best learning, our best knowledge, our best recall and development, all of our best abilities are so often achieved when we really do relax? Just as you know and I know that no man alive is completely 100% always nice. All of this time. Just as none of us are completely 100% bad or naughty or in trouble. Being a good boy or being a naughty boy. These labels can sound to your adult mind to be such silly ideas. So silly you may even laugh or smile at these kinds of childish phrasings. To be a good boy. To be a naughty boy. Yet if you choose, you can also allow that knowing grin or that quiet half smile to spread over your face, because you feel your features relaxing as you choose to smile just a little, or your face growing mildly warmer as you may do. And it feels so good to let your worries or your concerns or those overly serious issues to just fade and melt away. Now each and every word I am saying to you now is drifting you deeper, down and down into such simple calm and quieter places, always moving towards the deeper states of your mind. Where your powerful unconscious remembers just exactly what to do. And you feel safe and secure, perhaps more safe and more secure than you have for quite some time. As moments from your younger days may begin to come to you somewhere in your mind's eye or awareness. Or those memories of earlier times, times when you learned first how to tie your shoes, or even how to get up and walk, or then to run, or then to play. Times when you began to interact with other children, boys and girls, experiencing those kinds of new and exciting relationships. Learning what cues to take from others and how much of yourself to reveal or to give or to extend or to explore. Now as you relax and breathe deeper and deeper, I'm going to ask you to imagine yourself in a long hallway. And this will be a hallway of many colours and many different designs, all of them pleasing and soothing to your mind and your emotions. And perhaps in your hallway there is a special carpet, or a beautiful wooden floor, or even the spread of a natural grass there under your bare feet. Somewhere inside or outside, where you can begin to picture and imagine a great length of this special hallway stretching out before you. And I want you now to feel yourself walking across and along this expanse as you move more and more towards what is a circular shaped doorway, a door at the end of this long passage. And as you move, perhaps stepping or floating down this passageway, or perhaps skipping or zigzagging, only you can really know. You know somehow that behind that special door up ahead, there is waiting a powerful place which represents your own deepest self. And just behind that door, whatever colours or textures it is made of, there are the answers and there are the keys to your deeper personality. Your habits and your automatic behaviours, and even your own responses to emotions. Since within you, your unconscious is where your true ability to make changes for yourself always are. And you have consciously chosen to move this way now, because there are those issues and those problems which you really do wish to change. and you know many of your habits and your patterns of behaving, those ones which are no longer serving you to your best interests or desires. Those are the ones you are wishing to search for change, seeking those permanent and powerful solutions. Where you feel and hear and see yourself as a different type of man, a much healthier man, a much stronger man, a man who is learning to listen to himself and to value his own wants and needs. A man who is entirely honest with who he truly is. And I ask you, can you imagine just such a man right now? Because even as you continue to walk or float, moving towards that door, picture and imagine or hear and know your very best version of this healthy, honest, self-accepting man. A man who is neither nice nor is he unnice. A man who simply is. A man who is confident, self-assured, calm, and in self-control. Are you getting that image, or that picture, or that sense of what you desire? Now very soon you will find yourself opening that door, and when I count now from 5 down to 1, your arm and your hand will reach out there in your powerful mind's vision and see yourself opening that door, and just beyond, as soon as that door opens, and when I reach the count of 1, you will see the ideal of the calm and healthy, in-control man revealed to you. This man you have always wished and longed to be. This man welcoming you completely into his presence. Now 5, 4, closer and closer to that door. 3, allowing that vision of that healthy man to take shape and build as you can. 2, and on the next number I say, you will see that man right before you standing there, the healthiest, most self-assured man you can imagine, a man with all of the qualities of masculine inner strength, confidence, and healthy self-esteem in as many ways as your unconscious imagination will now give directly to you. Now 1. See and feel yourself opening that door and stepping through that archway. And here, right now, before you is that man. Because you find yourself face to face with this powerful, confident, healthy man, a man so familiar in some very interesting ways to you. And just take this time to really enjoy being in this healthy man's presence. take this time to take in everything and every detail about this ideal man. How does this man stand as he welcomes you? What expression there is on this man's face as he looks upon you and warmly regards you like a long-lost friend? Notice how familiar this man seems to you and how you feel so safe and welcome to simply stand and enjoy being in his masculine, healthy energy. And as you see this healthy man beginning to move now, you see him going about some life activities, scenes and moments which may even be similar to your own life. As you just look and observe and listen to this confident, self-assured man, and it is so easy to see new and different scenes as you watch this man interacting with other people, perhaps even people you may already know. And how does this man behave or act or speak differently? How does this man interact with other men? How does this man interact and behave when around women? And really notice and recall how this masculine, healthy, balanced man sets for himself those personal boundaries and healthy limits when interacting with others. Where does this man draw the line on how he expects others to treat him? What is too much and what is just enough for this healthy man? As he interacts in these scenes and with other people. Watching and observing. Even during those times or moments when others around this man may become upset in some way. Even when women or men may grow angry or sad or disappointed in some way, perhaps even aiming their emotions and their words directly at this man. Just observe how this healthy man chooses to react within himself. How calmly does this man continue to stand? How calmly and confidently does this man continue to speak when he expresses himself and his boundaries? From such a powerful sense and place of self-acceptance, how does this man accept himself first? Now, as you enjoy watching and absorbing the meaning of these scenes, understanding on a much, much deeper level inside, I want you to go ahead and imagine something even new. And I want you to imagine yourself floating and moving, drifting towards this healthy, self-assured man now. Allowing yourself to move closer and closer. So close that you finally feel your own body merging and forming into this healthy man's skin. Feeling yourself stepping directly into this healthy, confident man's entire being. And notice how your body and your mood and your energy are all changing now as you truly step directly into this powerful, healthy man's body. Feeling yourself moving and stepping and behaving now as this man. And notice what kinds of thoughts you are thinking to yourself. What words are you using to reassure and calm yourself down? Letting yourself know this is fine, this is okay. I can handle this. Now notice how your breathing changes, perhaps slowing and calming you as you feel your posture adjusting. Or perhaps your breathing energizes you, changing positively to a deeply felt sense of holding yourself well as you really get in touch with your healthy physical being. Because you really do feel yourself now to be worthy. You really do know and believe you are worth it. You are worth it. You know this now. You can handle it. You know this now. No matter what happens, you are learning to love and accept yourself completely. You know this now. And look out from and through this healthy man's eyes, seeing the world around you now in slightly different and clearer ways. looking outwards as you move into new scenes and new moments and new experiences in your own life. So take yourself there right now, into your actual relationships with those other people. As you choose to step directly into those moments, moments from your past or moments yet to come. But all this while you are seeing and feeling and hearing yourself moving, reacting, talking, behaving, standing as a healthy, self-assured, confident, happier man. Feeling and hearing yourself talking and interacting with other men, safely revealing and expressing yourself from a sense of calm, deep assurance. Taking note of what it is that you honestly think. Taking note of what it is that you honestly feel. And allow yourself to express your needs and your wants, always in a calm and assured manner, perhaps little by little at first, but certainly more and more over time, always safely and within your control. Because you remain friendly and open with your true warmth from your heart. Because when you do give out your energy, or your time, or your expertise, or your knowledge, you are giving without any attachments, and you find yourself only giving according to how much or how little you choose. Because you are no longer ruled by your old compulsions or those older fading habits. Because you realize now you please yourself with your own approval first. And you find yourself giving with abundance rather than seeking approval from others. And there is no need to push or force away others, even when others do become upset in themselves, even when faced with other people's angers or sadnesses or discontent or unhappiness. You recognize that their emotions are separate to yours. Their emotions and their thoughts are always theirs to experience. Because there is no need for you to expend or express excess energy in trying to change others for them, or trying to smooth away all of those stormy waters. In fact, you are realizing now, the more you have tried to change others in the past, the more you now simply accept and allow and give that space for others to express and be who they are in their present moments. And even when you are around women, as you move to those moments and specific women now in your own life, you see and hear and feel yourself calm and confident. you easily and effortlessly express who it is that you truly are, because you are now learning powerfully how to let go of that need for women or girls' approvals or favors. And of course, you enjoy yourself around women. You easily appreciate their femininity, their energies, and even their emotions or thoughts, which can be different to yours. Because you no longer need to change or contort yourself to their whims in order to feel calm and in control and approving of yourself. Because so easily you allow all women, all sorts and types of women, no matter how young or how old, be they your partner, your wife, your mother, your sister, your co-workers, or your friends or family. Always you find yourself allowing all women to have their thoughts and their emotions, just as if there is now an incredibly strong aura or a force field developing around you, which doesn't push away, but it simply absorbs and protects and changes those external emotions of women and men into your calmer awareness, into your calmer observations. As you remain warm and friendly, engaged and relaxed and open. And you find you can so easily enjoy the presence of other people, since your natural interests and your curiosity is enjoying the challenge of these different ideas. And day by day, you are enjoying more and more and more the fascinating energies and the passing emotions of other people. Be they women or men, older or younger, or the same age as you, because you easily separate your emotions and your truth from them, and the deepest senses of who you are remain the same, consistent and constant. Over time, because you are learning to love and accept yourself more and more, and you notice such a positive glow and a deep, all-pervasive radiance beginning to shine out there from inside of you. Because your deepest masculinity is expanding and balancing, always within you, so much so you begin to notice other people around you regarding you in slightly different ways. And the more you relax and allow your needs and your wants to become your focus, first and foremost, you take care of you. So see yourself now easily letting others know of where your healthy boundaries are drawn. Experience yourself right now saying no to those things which do not suit you, even if others react or disapprove to your no in some way. when you do know that as long as you act and behave and accord to yourself with your best integrity and your highest truth, and still remaining warm and open and yet assertive, then you truly will be okay. Because you can handle it no matter what. And the strong you, the healthy you, the quietly self-assured, assertive and confident you is emerging over time more and more each and every passing moment in your life. And when you want something specific in a personal or intimate relationship or friendship or family engagement or work engagement, you find yourself more easily able to express exactly what you need, always in a calm and self-assured, relaxed and positive manner. And even as you wonder how truly exciting and invigorating and energizing your life will now become simply by expressing yourself in this way, new images, new scenes, new moments of joyous possibility are opening and filling into your creative mind right now. Glimpses of exciting times, fun times, fulfilling times, now and ahead. Visions of incredible relationships, personally satisfying relationships, both old and new, because even old habits and patterns of relating to others are now changing for you and being recrafted and reborn, just exactly as you are changing right now. As you find yourself so pleasantly surprised and amazed to realize just how easy it is for you to live exactly how you wish to. And a new sense of abundance is now flowing out from you, limitless in its scope. Because you love and respect yourself, others come to love and respect you. Because you let go of compulsions to change others, to fix others, women and men begin to flock to you, enjoying your space. Because you acknowledge and respect your feelings and your needs, you find that others around you are relaxing and opening and beginning to share their energies, enjoying sharing and being in your presence. And you realize that your very best gift to all men and all women is simply to be and to live and to express who it is that you are and have always been. And even all of your flaws and what you once considered to be your imperfections, that the old you may have sought to hide or shy away, these now become so much more your strengths to share, because you no longer feel the need to shy away from those parts of you. Always sensibly and appropriately and maturely and safely you are enjoying revealing yourself more and more. Because your true masculine personality, your true masculine presence is no longer defined by the limitations of being so weakly or falsely nice. And you realize deeper and deeper down that your older compulsions to try to smooth the unsettled waves no matter what, to try to avoid the smallest conflicts or tensions no matter what, these moments now represent to you instead opportunities, gifts given to you in the form of differences of thoughts and emotions, and differences between yourself and others, which are becoming so much more interesting to you, because you know and understand deeply that difference is where chemistry and attraction and personal appeal lie. Differences of opinions now create in you a smiling curiosity and a positive interest. Differences of emotions are now embraced by you with a calm, secure observation. Differences between men and women now thrill you as you allow yourself more easily to step out just a little beyond your old comfort zones, moving and stepping and leaning positively and safely into such tensions. Because you know that at the edge of tension lives that space of new possibility. Just as we need friction and tension to simply remain with our feet on the ground, new muscles and new strength only grow and expand with at least some positive resistance. After all, the operative word in the idea of romantic or sexual tension is really that second word. So why would you leave that important part out of your confident identity as a healthy, living man? Now simply continue to relax as you wonder how blissfully easy it feels to remain true to yourself in this way. No matter how the wind blows around you, no matter how busy those rustling trees shake, seasons and winds are just like moments and seconds, always changing from time to time, because unconsciously you know now that change is inevitable. Just as you are breathing deeply and so soundly now. Your in-breath is changing as it moves into your out-breath. Calmly breathing as your inner mind and your subconscious understandings are integrating and repatterning your deepest pathways. As even your neurology is changing even as I continue to speak. And you continue to absorb and reinforce everything that you have now learned and achieved. Continuing to deeply relax and to breathe. And I want you to wonder some time from now, where exactly will you be when you realize you are now acting, behaving, talking, and listening from your true self? As the healthiest, calmest, most powerful and in control man you have always wanted to be. Now this recording is about to come to an end, and if you are choosing to drift off into sleep now, then this is the time for both your conscious and your unconscious mind to just completely drift away, as you let yourself dream into your very best sound and refreshing night's sleep, waking again when you do, feeling incredibly good. But if you are needing to get up and continue on with your day, then you can begin to reorient yourself to your fully alert, conscious awareness. And in a moment, I will count upwards from 1 to 5. And when I say 5, you can bring yourself back to your fully alert consciousness, feeling wonderfully good and integrated in all ways, continuing to feel just as good as you feel right now. So, 1, coming gently back towards your conscious awareness. And 2, each muscle and nerve in your body is feeling calm, rejuvenated, and refreshed. 3, beginning to look forwards positively to your new life with your clearest purpose. 4, your eyes are sparkling and clear as if they have been bathed in fresh spring water. And 5, your eyes are wide open, coming back to your full present surroundings. And you might like to stretch out or yawn or smile happily to yourself, congratulating yourself for your successful self-hypnosis experience. Now, I will leave you with one final inner challenge for your growing and developing mind. And the next time you meet with someone, be they familiar or new, then no longer ask, how can I make or get this person to like me? And instead, first think to yourself, what do I like? What do I enjoy about this person? What can I learn from this person? And may you let that inner voice and your internal energy guide your very best way. Thank you for listening, and talk to you soon.